Now here's Asphere Pinas ko na cylinder as status. Nahigat na. It's time for Aspher's Cafe, and now here's the manager of the cafe, Asphere Pinas ko na cylinder asparagus. Pasok! He left. Alright, nothing much. I have a lot of problems. One is the sound. If oh yeah, I forgot to tell that I don't want to do any Asper's Cafe for this and tomorrow because I am working for the so-called procession mass on tomorrow. In which the Flores de Mayo, of course. Yes, as of now and tomorrow. Alright, I am going to ask anyone from the main chat room if anyone knows about the HTML thing. I need help because I'm not going to go back for now because I am very busy. Because I'm planning to do a lot of things, of course, multi-grid and the coverage I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm not going to go a little bit long because I am very busy. Again, I'll be back on Wednesday. All right, I'll just get the message to the main DC anyway. So as far goes, continue with the news. Bro, that's a lot. That's a lot on Nintendo Switch. Bro's a restalker. Told you. Told you. Look.
I, by the way, Hoshi is here. Ah, Asphere, Asparagus, Asparagus, Asphere Econ. Are you aware that we're having a brand new sponsor in this program?
Wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, and Asphere Cafe viewers, for I am proudly to announce that we have a new sponsor in this program, and that new sponsor is none other than Mendavore Retail Corporation's leading convenience store chain, Melody Mart. Woo!
Let's go! Let's go!
So, the radio ad, the Melody Mart or Onigiri radio ad. So that's pretty much all, and that is all for Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Hoshi,
Yeah. Anyway, what is it, Mark?
ang sarap ng onigiri niyo sa Melody Mart.
Yeah, masarap talaga. It's delicious.
Real, it's real.
Yeah.
Okay, back to our cafe right here, right now. I believe the poster. Ang media sir. What is that, by the way? I thought it was real. Quick actions and filter. Oh, so you can filter now. That's interesting. Real.
Nothing. I'm just waiting for the sponsor. Asphere Aircon, Kapinoy Coffee, Dribble Curse Pizza, DLX Karaoke, and Melody Mart. We will be right back for more tech news here on Asphere's Cafe.
I love oranges.
This sponsor is brought to you by. Kasi nasira yung Cool FM ano natin. My goodness.
Yung LOS ni Terebe. Grabe naman kasi yung ano, Globe at Home.
Sabi ba?
Ay,
So,
bye.
ano
Baka narinig tayo sa live stream. Baka narinig tayo sa live stream.
kung live stream, kung narinig ko kami, mga 7, magsa-start uli. Pero ngayon, it's supposed to be the commercial break. Kaya sabi muna, hintay muna natin si Cairo bago mag-start uli para sa next gap.
And before that, mga kaibigan, oh my God. Nagbabalik ako sa Asphere's Cafe.
Wow,
Crazy, right?
crazy, yeah.
Crazy. This is my first home of on Cool FM. This is my first show na nag-appear ako sa Cool FM, and I think malapit na yung first anniversary ko dito sa Cool FM. Or nag-ano na. Ewan ko, I'm not updated.
Mm,
By the way, I love mga joggers.
yeah. Anyways, sa kasalukuyang kumakain ako ng pita bread. Gumawa ako ng pita bread dito sa bahay.
Nice.
And I would say,
are back. It is now 7 o'clock as we continue our cover sessions right here on Asphere's Cafe. Okay, so let's continue right here. So, yeah. Okay, so guys, if you guys are unaware what's been going on lately, well, today, the 12%, or say the 12% digital VAT, or VAT as short as the term value added tax, goes on effect. Yeah, it goes effect today. So people will experience the tax being charged to their bill. If you have YouTube Premium, Spotify, Netflix, it has already begun. Yeah, it has already begun. So, what does it mean, right? So, let me explain. Over there. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's start that here. Okay, so we're going to read the article. What even is 12% digital tax, or 12% VAT, right? Well, let's talk about this now. So, the 12% digital tax is essentially a value-added tax imposed on digital services provided by foreign businesses or entities that generate income from Filipino consumers. So, what are the platforms that are affected? Well, we have YouTube Premium, we have Netflix, Spotify. You have also, not only that, you also have e-commerce platforms are being affected too. We have Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, even Temu. A lot of them, all of them, even the gaming digital services are affected, like Steam, Epic Games, PlayStation Network, affected. Even for freelance platforms, also affected. And yes, that is 12% digital VAT. And why are they doing this? It's because the country thinks that it's going to help the country boom their economy, and I highly doubt if this is true. And we are already seeing a report that they're starting to see their tax in their YouTube Premium bill, and I'm gonna show it to you as the proof right now. Hey, this is not the right one. No, that's not the right one. Hold on. Let me go to r/Tech Philippines. Wait. There it is. Okay. So again, I'm already seeing a report that people are starting to see their bill getting taxed by a 12% digital VAT. And this is the perfect example. So this is the person who's paying for YouTube Premium Family subscription. They were paying at a normal price until now. And this is the tax price that they were given, and it's gonna add 45.48 pesos. Mind you, that's the tax price and it's gonna be calculated by 12%. Again, if you have a cheaper one, it's gonna be lower, but if it's a higher like this one, it's gonna charge you more. And this is the total price that they're paying for. So 379, that is the family subscription price plus the tax price, and this is what they're gonna be paying for. 424.48 pesos. So yes, you heard me right. There's already a tax that has gone that went into effect.
Oof.
So guys, if you have a subscription, will you reconsider by canceling, or are you okay with this charge and keep subscribing? It's your choice. Let's start. We're gonna talk about this one here right now. So let's talk with our fellow host here and the guest, that is Mark. So Hoshi, what can you say about the 12% digital value added tax that is already effective?
Through you, the government. Because of your 12% as the tax, I no longer have YouTube Premium via Carlos family account.
Also, because of YouTube's policy change, that I'm afraid my account is gonna be affected, so that's why I had to do that.
Also, screw Google Incorporated. I'm just joking.
Real.
Mark, you're next. What can you say about the 12% VAT?
Two things. It sucks and it sucks. That's my opinion.
So yeah, since the law since the law officially went into effect, there's nothing you guys can do about it. If you're paying for Netflix, you're getting charged with a tax. YouTube Premium charged with a tax. Spotify Premium also charged with a tax. Not just these three platforms I just mentioned. Even Upwork, if you're doing freelancing, you're getting charged. Yeah. And no, it's not individual. This is a family plan. No. So yeah, if this is how is this gonna, if this is how we're leading to right now, yeah, you might as well reconsider your choice and your budget, because if your budget cannot keep up with paying in taxes like this, you have no choice but to cancel. That's how it is. So yeah, there you go, guys. So that is my take on the 12% digital VAT. And so far, as I have talked with our fellow members, no one liked the idea, right, guys? Do you disagree with the government imposing a 12% VAT, right?
Yes, suck
Don't
from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright. So, let's see what else I can cover here, because it's a little bit of a slow tech news, so I might as well come up with the topics that I could discuss.
I'm just gonna check on my buddies of TQ plus 2 if the show's gonna continue later at 9 to 10 or not. So I'm just gonna leave for now.
got it. Okay, sure, sure thing. Okay,
Is there?
so let's move on now to the Verge. Oh, my brother's gonna lag because of the resources here. Lovely. Okay, do we have anything that is interesting? Okay, well, guys, it looks like Twitch is getting vertical live streams, and this is the start after YouTube granted vertical live streams along with TikTok, and now Twitch is following suit. So here it is. This is coming from The Verge. Twitch is announcing a no one. I'm not gonna pay for that. I will just stop it here. But yes, Twitch is announcing a bunch of updates at TwitchCon Europe, including the availability to host a vertical live stream and an open beta test that lets creators stream at a higher quality. The rollout of vertical streams should make live streams easier to watch in portrait mode on your phone. Down the line, streamers won't be forced to pick between vertical or horizontal streams. Instead, Twitch will let streamers offer their streams in a dual format. So, Twitch said in a blog post, this allows us to better optimize the viewing experience for a device and how a viewer is using that device. Viewers watching on desktop will still see landscape. Viewers on mobile will see a vertical layout if they hold the phone vertically, or landscape if they rotate their phone horizontally. And once again, it keeps interrupting me, so I'll try to do my best to cover here. Alright. The company will start testing the feature with a small amount of channels this summer and expand it later this year. Not aside from vertical live streams, Twitch is also rolling out an open beta of 2K streaming, which lets creators stream at 1440p that will be available to all Twitch partners and affiliates. Upgrading to 2K 1440p streaming offers a noticeable step up from 1080p streaming, with richer detail, improved clarity, and better performance, whether you're gaming, making art, or just chatting, according to a Twitch support page. Before now, the feature had been available in a more limited beta. So if you're interested and you want to try out their feature, you can do so by joining the waitlist. Suddenly my extension is acting up, which is why it's doing it guard mode when I didn't do so. But anyway, the platform is introducing a way to rewind streams too. This could be really handy if you miss something while a streamer is live or just want to go back and rewatch something. Twitch will test the feature first with a small number of viewers this summer. Twitch blog post includes details about other features coming to the service, including a combos feature for viewers to support a streamer, the availability for streamers to run their own gifts and promotions, some improvements to clips for streamers and viewers, and that reaching affiliate status is now more achievable. So yeah, at long last, vertical live streams is finally on its way to Twitch after TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And as a person who is really not into short form videos, well, at least they're catching up with the latest trends. So I'm glad to see that Twitch is adding vertical live streams, and this is good for people who are watching short form content, I would say. All right, we can finally move on to another article here. So we'll just give it a moment here. Okay. Yeah. That is slow news right now. I'm seeing here. Oh wait, we have a YouTube related news. I just realized we have a YouTube related news. Okay, here it is. So YouTube will let you search for things you see in shorts. So this is interesting. YouTube is bringing links to shorts. The feature, which will roll out in beta in the coming weeks, will let you search for more information about the animals, plants, and items you spot within a video. If you're watching a short with a landmark in the background, for example, YouTube says you can use Lens to search for this specific landmark and find out more about where the video was filmed. You'll be able to use the feature by accessing shorts from within YouTube's mobile app. After you pause the short, tap the Lens button in the top menu and then circle, highlight, or tap the item you want to search for. YouTube will then show visual searches and search results overlaid on the short. The platform notes that when you select one of these results, you can quickly jump back into the content you were watching. That is a pretty step up, I would say. So yes, if you're watching YouTube Shorts and you guys are wondering what is that, well, you will soon be able to do so with Google Lens, and yeah, it's a huge step up, I would say. Not only that, guys, we also have some pretty unique update to the Notepad for Windows. So Microsoft is adding text formatting to its Windows Notepad app. The significant Notepad update is available for Canary and Dev channel testers on Windows 11 and introduces bold and elliptic styling alongside hyperlinks and even markdown support. The addition of text formatting in Notepad means there's now a formatting toolbar at the top of the app alongside the existing file, edit, and view options. The toolbar includes access to bold, elliptic, and hyperlink options, but it also includes support for lists and headings. So, Dave Grocholski, who is a principal product manager lead for Microsoft's Windows Inbox app, has explained. The experience supports Markdown style input and files for users who prefer to work directly with the lightweight markup language. You can switch between formatted Markdown and Markdown syntax views in the View menu or by selecting the toggle button in the status bar at the bottom of the window. Since Notepad is usually used with plain text, you can also easily clear all formatting from the formatting toolbar or from the edit menu in the app. If you're not a fan of the lightweight formatting options, you can also fully disable this new support in the Notepad app settings. So at least they're giving you an option to turn off that feature if you're not really into the formatting, or you just prefer the old-fashioned way of Notepad. Yeah, there you go. At least they are giving you the option. So yeah, once again, guys, it looks like Notepad app is getting a huge upgrade after adding Copilot support for Notepad. Now they're adding text formatting options. So hey, no text formatting options, good to see there. But again, this is not your replacement for Microsoft Word or even Google Docs. This is not your replacement, because in everyday life, when you're working, you still have to use your productivity apps like the Microsoft Office Suite or even Google Docs too. So again, Notepad is not your replacement to the Microsoft Word. Keep that in mind. Alright. So we will be doing a one more before we take a break. Okay, yeah, I think I'm running out of headlights to cover on the version. Now let's move on to GSM Arena. Speaking of which, I also forgot to mention that we have some weekly poll results. So let's get into that right now. So here it is. And what are the weekly poll results? Well, Sony Xperia 1.7 has stalwart supporters, but the high price will deter more. So, technically speaking, they're in love with this phone, but the high cost of the said phone is starting some people off. So, the Sony Xperia 1.7 will not help Sony grow out of its niche market position. Last week's poll makes it pretty clear that 1,400 euros or 1,500 euros, sorry, I mean 1,400 pounds or 1,500 euros is too much for a non-folding flagship, especially one with only 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. The Mark 7 offers a unique combination of features, but as one commenter points out, many of them aren't exactly expensive. The micro SD card slot and the 3.5mm headphone jack don't add much to the production costs. The same goes for the flat display without a notch or punch hole. To be clear, while some people really value those features, they don't justify a higher price tag than just about any non-folding flagship. So yeah, the phone does have some pricey features like that variable focal length telephoto lens and the newly upgraded ultra-wide camera. But people wish that Sony has spent its time and money on upgrading the telephoto camera, not the ultra-wide. The extended support period, 4 OS updates, and 2 more years of security patches is nice, but it could have been longer since at the end of it, you will have to spend another 1,400 pounds or 1,500 euros or more to get the latest Xperia 1. So this is the results. So for the yes, it's at 1,233 votes. Maybe at 1,600 votes. It's not available near me. 463 votes. And there are better flagships out there, sitting at 894 votes. So they're pretty interested at this phone, but not the high price tag. So yeah, that could be why people are turned off by the high price tag. They do want the Xperia 1.7, but the pricing, it's not it's not a good price for most of them, I would say. And now let's move on to weekly poll for this week, at least here in the smartphones. So, would you buy the Honor 400? If so, what about the Honor 400 Pro? So, about the Honor 400 and 400 Pro, this is how the 400 Pro looks like. The phone does look nice, I would say. But yeah, they have it in black. They have it in a little bit dark pink, and they have the white color. So this is the 400 and the 400 Pro. You can tell. Okay, so this is 400, and then you have 400 Pro. The colors really vary, I would say. Now, as for the pricing, for the base configuration, it's going to start at 400 pounds, while in the European Union is 500 euros. And for the 8 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage, it's going to cost you 450 pounds, which is 50 pounds or euros more. And for 12 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage configuration, it's gonna cost you 150 euros more. Well, am I right? I think 250 more, if I'm right here. But yes, it's gonna cost you a bit more for the expensive configuration. Now, as for the polls, would you buy the Honor 400 Pro? We have yes, maybe, it depends on reviews, no, not at this price, there are better high-end phones, and it's not available near me. There is this option if you do not see this phone being marketed in your region, then you can pick this one. So yes, So yeah, if you're interested in voting, you can head over to their GSM Arena website right now and and, and, and click the weekly poll headline, and you'll be able to find where you can vote. Okay, 5 minutes before 7:30, and unfortunately, this is where we will have to end for TVH because we will be taking a break for a long until possibly 3:35. But for TVH, this is where we will have to end here. So, TVH, that is all for the cafe tonight. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We will be back again tomorrow, where we will continue to do the cafe sessions as usual, and of course some tech news on Asphere's Cafe. And before we go to commercial break on for the live viewers, but we're gonna say goodbye for now to TVH. So yeah, until then, I am Cairo, and looks like Mark has left. So yeah, filling in and along with Mark Morales and Hoshi, the cafe is now closed. So yeah, bye bye TVH. See you tomorrow
Asphere's
morning. Bye bye.
Cafe Asphere's Cafe is produced by TGON Entertainment and ASB Media. And our sponsors, Melody Mart, Asphere's Aircon, DLX Karaoke, Dream Cars Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee. We'll be right back for our Cool FM viewers, live streamers, for more tech news here on Asphere's Cafe. And now we are back with Asparagus and Mark Corrales in Asphere's Cafe.
Kape.
Alright, we are back. It is now 7:35, and yeah, I'm eating sardines, guys. I love eating sardines. It's so, yeah. But yeah, you can hear him right now that he actually eating sardines. Yep. Mm. Mhm. Hey. So, by the way, just a heads up, I'm not sure if there will be the premiere of the of the new programs later. Well, Tambay Quadra will for sure will be on air later, but Takta Provicio, yeah, I'm not sure. But for 10 p.m., I was informed. As for the 10 p.m. program, I was informed that story time with Geometric will be absent. I mean, Geometric will be absent tonight because he is busy with something else. So yeah, I'm not sure who will be substituting story time with Geometric, but we'll see, because I will not be hosting. I'll just be controlling the stream. So yeah. Okay.
We're back. By the way, I'm eating banana, guys. It's so rich in fiber. Something.
By the way, I haven't eaten banana in so long, Mark.
I'll just cover my face so that this is the mouth reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. This is a banana that I'm eating. Very delicious.
Mm.
Smells good.
Alright.
And they're done.
Okay. Alright, I have been paying. Hold on. Wait, I have been paying. Let me check the latest updates. Okay. Not related to tech, but it looks like MTRCB bill has been passed to the Senate. I repeat, MTRCB bill has been passed. Oh, with 21 votes, 1 no, and 0 abstain. Yup, it looks like it has been approved. It has been approved, guys, for the MTRCB bill. So, yeah.
So ito yung bill na nagpapalakas ng MTRCB or Movie and Television Review and Classification Board.
I'm looking up right now. Because the news just came in about the MTRCB bill. And what does it mean for the MTRCB bill? We're gonna read this together. So we can see that Senate approved on its third and final reading that would expand the mandate of the MTRCB but to include online streaming platforms in its regulatory powers. So I repeat, MTRCB ratings would soon be implemented for online streaming platforms. So Senator Robin Hood C. Padilla was the sponsor of the bill, and of course, so he stressed that the need to regulate online streaming platforms, noting that while some productions from Asian countries may align with Filipino culture, Western influence content often requires careful consideration, especially when it comes to protecting young audience. So yeah, what does this mean? Well, The board shall require the streaming service to submit a classification of all movies, series, and programs offered and ordered a reclassification after screening only as necessary. I repeat, guys, the MTRCB bill has passed, and what can they expect when MTRCB bill goes into a law? So I don't know if you will see the advisory, which I hope they do not, because it's gonna ruin the purpose. But again, they should know the ratings already. So yeah, again, MTRCB ratings already in effect. And I mean, who would be surprised by this decision, right? Okay, so yeah. Again, this was just him and right? There, I have a text here. Let me check the text. Alright. As for the MTRCB bill, what does Calamaus have to say about this? Let's find out. Well, if MTRCB bill already passed, then if MTRCB bill already passed, I think it's time that they should revise their age ratings. It's time that they should start revising their age ratings, because G, PG, and SPG makes no sense, and you really need to classify the age which one of the shows are appropriate for the audience, right? It cannot be just G, PG, SPG. It has to be restructured. Instead of G, PG, SPG, it at least needs to have 12, 15, and 18, or 20 and 21 if possible. So there you go. So yeah, Hoshi, now that MTRCB bill has passed, what do you expect, for better or worse?
I hope MTRCB uses their movie classification ratings for online streaming services. That's all. That's all I can say.
That's true. I have to say, better unify the ratings, I would say, because for movies makes sense, but what about the TV shows, right? Let's say if you're watching on Netflix, currently you have. Let me open my Netflix right now. So currently you have you have 16. You have 16 plus. You have 16 plus. You have also 16 plus there. 13 plus. There you go. 13 plus, 16 plus. Yeah, 13 plus. And what else? Yeah, 13 plus. Not only that, we also have 7 plus. Yeah, you have 7 plus, 13 plus, 16 plus, and I believe there is 18 plus on Netflix. So yeah, at least if MTRCB is already going to start regulating streaming services, then at least restructure the age ratings first. That's all. Alright, so let's move over to 9 to 5 Google now for the latest Google updates. Alright, so it looks like Walmart is giving its Google TV streamer competitor box a makeover. Well, sorry though. So you can see right here that we already have the new look for the already existing boxes here. So yeah, Walmart is rolling out a new design for on 4K Pro, the returns competition to the Google TV streamer, at least for the box it comes in. The On 4K Pro launched last year as what was, at the time, the best Google TV streaming device on the market. More horsepower, a backlit remote, and more made device appealing, of course, yeah, on 4K Pro. And yeah, this is the here it is what it looked like before, and now this is the new box design on the right here. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty interesting, I would say, how it looks. By the way, guys, not only we have the box redesign of the On 4K Pro, we also have its redesign for the other On boxes, and I will be showing you that in a bit as I will be hooking up the Reddit. I believe it's on r/Encore TV, right? Yep, there it is. Found it. Okay, so back to my Brave Widow. You can already see that we have some more posts from the u/Ki, which was mentioned on 95 Google. So again, this is the new look of the On 4K Pro box. And aside from that, we also have the new look for the other unboxes with the standalone 4K streaming box that isn't either Plus or Pro, just 4K, and this is how it looks like. And then for the full HD itself, it's colored in light blue on the side, and the regular 4K is on the, I would say, more on dark green, I would say. Dark blue for the full HD. Bright pink, I should say, bright pink on 4K Plus, which is already out. And
Very interesting.
yeah,
Very
so
interesting.
This is the box redesign for the existing unboxes, and I say it looks pretty cool. Okay. Now back to 95 Google. Let me just bring the site back up. Okay, so about the Gemini updates or the news, Gemini Pro users is getting VO3 trial on Android and iOS, and Google AI Ultra plan is now in 73 countries. So, following last week's launch at I/O 2025, Google is expanding access to VO3 in the Gemini app and Flow, while the Google AI Ultra subscription is coming to more subscribers. At launch, VO3 was just available for Google AI Ultra subscribers. Now, if you have Google AI Pro, which costs you $20 per month, the Gemini app on Android and iOS will let you generate VO3 videos that can feature sound, which is background noise, dialogue, and more. At the moment, that limit does not reset, and you will go back to VO2 afterwards. So yeah, it is now being rolled out on mobile as we speak. So what are the countries that will have the AI Ultra? Well, here are the list of countries. Excuse me. So, Philippines mentioned, nice. We have Philippines,
Nice.
Malaysia, Japan, United States, Taiwan seems to not be included, weird. We'll probably have Singapore, Yeah, again, you have Malaysia. Interestingly, Indonesia is not in the list, but Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand are the are aforementioned countries that will be getting Google AI Ultra. Interesting. So yeah, there you go. So that is the little bit on on the VO3 trial being rolled out for Android and iOS, and Google's AI Ultra now being in over 73 countries, which includes Philippines. Pretty neat. Okay, so let me check what's going on again. Oh, lovely. I was paying, and apparently, I found out that 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 we have an underage user on our FA server. So yeah, they got banned because they were not meeting the age requirements. Guys, if you want to join our fan-made Argos Discord server or literally any other Discord servers, you need to be at least 13 years old and above. If you're not 13 years old and above, or if you do not meet the minimum age requirement in your country, you're gonna outright get banned. No questions asked until you're at least 13 or the minimum age in your country. Simple as that. So yeah, I checked. I saw FA server, and yeah, that's why I got paid. Ooh wee. So Sony has reportedly stopped manufacturing its own Xperia phones. Well, does it mean for okay, so here it is. Here's the headline right here. So, a report out of Japan via GSM Arena highlights that Sony has removed smartphones from its manufacturing focused websites in Thailand and China. These sites used to list smartphones among their production tasks, but they have quietly been removed in recent months. So, does this mean experience dead? No. Seemingly no. The report goes on to mention that the Sony Xperia 1.7, which launched earlier this month, is apparently being manufactured with the help of a third-party company instead of being handled by Sony's in-house teams. So interesting that they're still going to make Sony Xperia phones, but it's no longer going to be made by its in-house team. And as for the weather, it looks like it has begun raining in our area. Wow. A strong rain, huh? A strong rain. And I can really feel that my room is cold because of the heat. Because not heat, but because of the rain. It's already cold. Okay, let's keep going. Wait, let me check. Let me check TCP. I don't think it's gonna have a show. So it will be 1 hour break and then we'll be back at 10 or 9. But yeah. Also, let me just... Wait, is Dambayan Quadro going to air today?
We still do not we still do not know. Kapag walang mag-appear kina no pre-Apple Lucho tas ano na to kay Angelo, that means wala tayong TQ plus 2.
Hmm. Okay. Alright. Noted. But in case the TCP will not be having his own programs today.
Wait a minute, I'm talking to Mr.
Take your
Mr.
time. Take your
Mr.
time.
TQ
Yeah, take your time.
here in the cool chat room. Wala pa daw siyang sinasabing date dun sa
Okay.
tatak perwisyo at
That
PRO.
means no program today for now. There will be no program for today then.
Hindi ito yung sa tatak perwisyo at TRO, sabi ni TCP.
So that means I don't know if it will be ready by then. We can postpone it to a later date. That is okay. Oh boy, I'm lagging. Oh no. Okay. But yeah. So we're down into the last 3 minutes, and oh boy, it's cold right now because of the rain. Oh wow, it's really cold. Okay, so I'll try my best to fill up my time before then. Yeah. Yes, Hoshi? Yes?
Wait a minute. Oo yata na magkaroon ng TQ plus 2 later.
Okay, nice. So, yeah, nice. Okay. Ready. Okay.
Yo, Cairo.
Yes.
I will be saying the most scariest stuff here on Cool FM.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say job application, employment, work. That's pretty much all. Lol.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
What do you love, by the way, for Porky? What do you love?
Wait, we have a mic.
That's it.
What do you love in your life?
Editing. That's pretty much all. Editing. It's just your editing.
Everything except Trump.
No, editing, not everything. It's editing.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
Cairo, I think we're gonna wrap now. It's almost 8
Oh,
p.m.
yeah, you're right.
Anyway,
I was checking the live chat and yeah, I see people were chatting. They're very cool. Okay. By the way, before we go, 1 hour break for the Cool FM Prime Time live stream on both Cool FM and for both Cool FM and Family Organized. But yeah, 1 hour break. But either replay, it will be cut. The replays will not be including the 1 hour placeholder because it will be edited later after the stream ends. So yeah, later at 9 there will be Tambayan Quattro. Is it confirmed, Mark? Is it confirmed?
yes, it Oo yata kasi sabi ni Ray Apple.
Alright. So yeah, 9 p.m. Dampayan Quarto confirmed. 10 p.m. I'm not sure if there will be story time with Geometric because he will not be appearing tonight because he's gonna do something. Okay. Exactly 8 o'clock and just a heads up, 8 p.m. will be nothing, so it will be a 1 hour break and then we will be back at night. Alright, with that is all for the cafe tonight. Thank you very much for joining our cafe this evening. We will be back again tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. right here on Fanmade Archives and TGO and Cool FM's YouTube channels right here, and also on ASPBES YouTube channel. Since we're not live on Cool FM, but we're live on YouTube, I might also just say you'll be back tomorrow right here on our respective YouTube channels. Until then, I'm Cairo.
I'm Mark
And
Corrales.
this is Oshi filling up with Dream Card. The cafe is now closed.
Alright, see you tomorrow, guys. And for the Cool FM primetime viewers, stay tuned for Tambayan Quadro at 9. Bye-bye.
This has been
Asphere's Cafe is produced by TGO Entertainment and ASP Media.
Orange.